The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans. The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans. The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans. The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans. The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans.
Semi-final matchup number 2 here on the weekend. We just had the Bears versus the Mosinee Papermakers. Bears coming away with a 6-3 victory. Game 2 here as the 7th-ranked Ice Dogs taking on number 1, the Portage Lake Pioneers. Moved off onto the far side. Up, picked up in the neutral zone. McKay could move to that. Piles with it, move it across, out into the neutral zone. Dawson McKay with it, coming in on Cheney. Picked up by the Dogs. Moved out. Long pass out to the blue line of the Pios. Tied up there as he comes in was Wyatt Gershel. Back down into the Ice Dogs end. Shot coming in off the stick of Anthony Harris. Goal for the Ice Dogs, James Schroeder. Not Cheney, I do apologize. Dug out, kicked out front, picked up by Steve Hughes. He's going to move it off, give it off to Clint Zimmer. Back down, brought around the back of the net. Pios push it up the boards. Kept in there by LaBarge. Back through the neutral zone here, coming back in is Austin Minsky. On the draw for the Pios, Wittes Gusha. Right out front, kicked away by Schroeder. Tipped up and into the netting. We're going to have a stoppage here as it did touch the netting as it went up there. 16:22 here remaining in the first period. We're still scoreless at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac. 2024 GLHL Tournament coming to you live here on E3. Brought to you by Tavern on the Avenue. Great presenting sponsor here all weekend long, along with all the great teams associated with the GLHL. Jeremy Ballard on the draw for the Ice Dogs. Push back up, off to Sivonen over here on the near side. Sent in, down around, all the way in, picked up inside the blue line there on the far side. That was stopped off by Ross Ralou. Charlie Turner tried to send it back over to Sivonen. It was just a little bit high ahead of him. Kicked back in, but quickly kicked out into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Pios. Moved off onto the far side. Picked up there by Spencer Donnelly. Donnelly leaves it out. Sent around the back of the net. Donnelly with it again. He circles through the zone out to the far side. He pushes it off to the far side. Right out front. Oh my Lord! It came through, trickled underneath Schroeder, came off the pipe. It was right on the line, but it did not cross. Back down, brought around the back of the net, pushed up onto the near side boards. Nick Hankmeyer tried to play on it, but it's brought back the other way by the Pios here. Pass comes directly onto the stick of Austin LaFave. Aaron LaFave, excuse me. Bringing it back around the net, there is Brett Hosworth. Moved off here to Spencer Donnelly. Donnelly tries to leave it off, poked away by Janison. And toss. And pass, excuse me. 14:24 here remaining in the first period. Puck's going to come outside the zone. Jansen on the draw for the Dogs. Pio's able to control. They're going to move it across the back there. Picked up by Craig Hillman. Moved off to Dawson McKay. Trying to bring it around the back of the net. He's tied up, coming through there by Steve Hughes. Poked away, swatted out from the net by Schroeder. Laird pushes it ahead to Jansen. Schroeder pops it up right into his face. He drops the glove down on top of it. On the draw for the Pios is going to be Austin Mikesham. Thrown out of the circle. Draw was taken by Zach Hill. Pushed away. Picked up Hill with it now. Hill through the neutral zone. Moved off onto the near side here. They're off sides here as Matt Mettina comes into the zone. .13:22 here remaining in the first period. Pio's out shooting the Ice Dogs 5-2 here so far. Dogs able to control off the draw. Kiesau sends it over. He's looking for Elkin. Unable to capture it. It's pushed ahead by the Pios. Pios gather it back up now in their zone. Craig Holonen moved it off to the far side. Sent in by Mark Holonen. Down low in the zone, Matt Matana fighting for it. Going to come away with it though is Ross Relu, on the wrong side of that. Elkin tries to center it out. Kicked out front. Getting on top of it there was Jimmy Paidala. Sivinen chasing it down. Back into the zone with it, Aaron LeFay. Pushed off onto the far side. Turner tried to chop it down. Paidala comes out, stops it up behind the net. Sivinen tried to send it across. Blocked up there as he hit one of his players coming through. Aaron LeFay going to send it down in at Paidala. Aaron LeFay on the draw for the Ice Dogs. He was drawn back to Nick Hankmeyer. His shot came in, Paidala sent it off. Out with it on the far side, jumped back into the zone. Looking to center it out there They were looking to get it out to Matt Hughes. Back the other way with it. Coming into the zone is Spencer Donley. Donley had moved it off. Shot came in from Zach Hill. That shot came off the stick of Anthony Harris. Gathered up, Tom Green moves it back. Back into the zone with it here, Jake Norcole. Coming back the other way here, we got Spencer Donley with it. Donley shot tipped up wide of the net. Pushed up the boards on the far side. Donley hit off onto the boards. Puck pushed around the back of the net. Matt Labarge gives chase. Going down in by Relu. Going to come all the way back. We're going to have an icing here. 10:20 remaining in the first period. Sorry about that, guys. Just realized that I had the other mic cranked up for the presentation of the trophies still. I do apologize about that. Ross Relu sends it in, deflected wide off the net. Chopped up. Relu pushes it over. Kicked up in the feet of the Ice Dogs coming into the zone. It's going to be wide of the net as it comes in. Reed Patella. Reed Patella. I see the Patella name. I start looking for a Houghton player. Or Upper Michigan player, I should say. Moved out high onto the point. Stopped up in front. Brought back out into the neutral zone. Coming back into the zone with it now is Craig Holonen. Holonen tried to move it off. He tried to give it to Dawson McKay. Broke up there by the Ice Dogs. Back out in the neutral zone now with it. Mark Holonen has it poked away. Stole away there, coming in. Pushed off behind the net here with it is Connor Zilish. Right out front, big shot from Zilish. Ballard with the shot. Moved off the board to Zilish. Zilish moves it off. Elkin tried to center it. Shot there in front. Broke up there by the Pios. Coming off onto the near side. Battling for it down here. Jonathan Bostwick it was, excuse me. Sorry, the last rosters I had were backwards, so I'm trying to get myself used to reading the names the correct way now. And switching them back up for me. As you can tell, I did find a separate roster here that I was able to get in numerical order. Moved off onto the far side, Austin Mikeshaw. Battling for it back there, Tom Green for the Ice Dogs. Pushed off onto the near side here. Pios trying to throw it off to the far side. Tom Green intercepts his shot off Paeto's shoulder. Moved out high to the point. Shot in there from the Dogs. Out on the point. Coming back up the far side. Locked down by Kiso. Kiso with it now. Kiso sends it off. He was looking for Matt Hughes. It was just ahead of him. Sivonen tried to chop it down, coming through. Aaron Lefebvre with it now. Lefebvre's shot just wide of the net. Picked up by the Pios. Pushed up the boards. Gonna go the length of the ice here. We're gonna have an icing. It's waved off. Kiso gets to it. Moved all the way over to Laird on the far side. Turner tried to feed it back to Sivonen. Broke up by the Ice Dogs. Moved up to Lefebvre on the far side. Back down into the corner. Picked up by the Pios, moved up to Sivonen. He's unable to catch the pass. Connor Kiso tripped up there as he was tied up with Sivonen. Sivonen kicks it out. He was looking for Gischel. Sivonen pushed it out. Turner tried to get at it. Gischel tries to break up the play. Coming back the other way is Janison. Tossed off. His shot on a hard angle. Right out front here. He tried to catch it coming through. Grabbed up by Mac Merkel. Down into the zone. We're going to have an icing called here. 6:03 here remaining in the first period. On the draw for the Pios, Spencer Donnelly. He faced off with Jeremy Ballard. Once again, Donnelly and Ballard facing off. Dogs able to control. LaBarge brings it around the back of the net. Chopped up the boards on the far side, Back out through the neutral zone. Coming into the zone is Jeremy Ballard with it. Brett Hawsworth looking for a centering pass, broke up by LaBarge. Moved out onto the far side. Shot in, and it's tipped up into the back of the net. Beautiful shot from Matt Merschel. Out on the point. Pios the first on the board. 5:30 remaining in the first period. Ballard on the draw for the Ice Dogs. He faced off with Nick Harris. Harris with it now. Moves it across, and the Pios put it in the back of the net. Cale Markham. Beautiful pass come over to him from Harris. They had a wide open net to put it in. Chopped back up the boards. Pushed off. Tied up here. Chipped back out into the neutral zone. Tom Green has it poked away. Cycling back with it is Craig Hillenan. Kiso moves it off the boards here on the near side. Hillenan moves it to Harris. Harris dumps it down into the far corner. Shot back up out to the blue line. It's picked up, shot just wide of the net. Kept in the zone there by Markham. Harris with it. Battling for it in the corner. Coming to help was Dawson McKay. Dogs able to get control of it though. They're going to move it out to Hughes out by the blue line. Tom Green now takes it into the zone. Centering pass there right out front. Beautiful opportunity by Aaron the Fave. But Patella able to get that door closed quickly. .410 now remaining here in the first period. 2-0 lead for the Pios. Sent up the boards on the far side, held in by the Dogs. Coming out of the zone now with it are the Pios. Matt Mircho right up front. Kick saved there by Schroeder. Pushed up to, Jacob Norco. Around the back of the net. Picked up here and tossed out into the neutral zone. Dogs able to get control of it. Hankmeyer moved it off. He gave it to Kiso, who threw it out into the neutral area. It was picked up. That was not Kiso. That was actually Keeley. Nine, 4. Yeah, I'm blind. I know. Keeley with it. Turns back. Sivanen going to get control of it. Sivanen from the face-off dot. Sent it in just high and wide. Going to come all the way back down to the Pios net, the Pios bench, where it was kicked out. Turner now with it. Coming back through the neutral zone. Turner leaves it off for Sivanen. Top of the circle. Face-off dot. Sivanen lets it go. Top corner over the glove hand of Schroeder. 2:38 here remaining in the first period. Cody Sivanen, the crafty veteran, lights the lamp for the Pios. Pios up by 3 here. 2:35 remaining in the first period. Labarge moves it ahead to Elkin. Elkin gives it off. Coming into the zone with it is Connor Zilish. Zilish moves it off. Stole away, coming back the other way with Spencer Donley. Poked away from Donley there by Elkin. Pushed around the back of the net. Elkin with it. He dumps it back in on Padilla. Length of the ice here. Schroeder stops it up for Labarge. Drawing it back into their zone. Hullinen sends it ahead. Giving chase on it now, it's Dawson McKay. McKay turns back, moves it out high to the point to Hullinen. Hullinen sends it in off the chest of Schroeder. Looking for a rebound there. It gets pushed down into the corner. Turned back onto the near side here. Labarge pushes it up the boards. Intercepted there coming through by Markham. Markham tried to pass it out to the point. He was crashing in, missed the pass. Markham comes back out to grab it, as I was not following as I should have. Moved back out. With it now, that was Tom Green. Hughes pushes it down into the corner. Green with it. Big backhanded shot by Green. But Padilla able to get in front of it and get that door closed. Tom Green pokes at it. It's pushed back around the back of the net. Off onto the near side, out into the neutral zone. Now Dog's able to get control of it. It's moved off to Kiesel on the far side. Moved back onto the near side here. It's picked up by Cheney. That's going to do it for the first period here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac. Portage Lake Pioneers up 3-0 here over the Fox City Ice Dogs. But hey, we still got 40 minutes of hockey left to play. Get yourself out to the kitchen, get something to eat, get something to drink, and get yourself right back here for the second period of the 2024 GLHL tournament. Coming to you live on E3.
The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans. The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans.
Back underway here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac. Semifinal game 2. Sorry, out of breath. Fat man climbs stairs. Sent in. Sorry, don't have the roster sheet in my hand here yet. I'm trying to get this mic wire clipped in, and I can't do it. Yeah. All right. Now we got it, and we're back. On the draw for the Pios is Zach Hill. Hill tosses it off into the near side corner. Right out front there, shot off the stick of Spencer Donnelly is going to be just wide of the net. Coming back into the Pio zone now. With it was Zellish. Pulled away. Hill with it now. He's tied up. Moves it off to Relu. Kiso moves it off. Relu swipes it away. Kiso with it now. Kiso sends it in off the side of Padula. Tip back down into the zone. Back chasing it down. Were the Ice Dogs. Tom Green now with it. He moves it across to the far side. Over there is Matt Hughes. chasing after it, battling for it along the boards. Kiso with it now. Kiso through the neutral zone, into the Pios end. Sent in, tipped up, into the netting behind the goal. Here remaining in the second period. 3-0 lead for the Pios here over the Fox City Ice Dogs. Big thank you to the Tavern on the Avenue, our presenting sponsor here this weekend. Tavern on the Avenue. While you're here in town for the 2024 GLHL tournament, make sure to stop in at Tavern on the Avenue and thank them for supporting the 2024 GLHL tournament. Back through the neutral zone with it is Hulinen, Mark Hulinen. Picked up down in the Ice Dog zone by Aaron Lefebvre. Shot there off the stick. Oh! Nick Harris put it in off the rebound. He was just off the line there as it came in. Harris with it now. Turns it up, puts it behind the net. Pushed up along the boards. Dogs chop it out. Out to the point where it's picked up, sent back in by Mark Hulinen. Excuse me. Had to sneak myself in a beer finally, and yeah, had to burp. It happens. Part of life, right? Throwing up the boards on the far side. We're going to have an icing here. 16-27 remaining in the second period. It's a 3-0 lead here for the Portage Lake Pioneers. They came into today as your number 1 seed. Ice Dogs, I believe, were the number 7 seed here coming into today. Ice Dogs, always a different team at tournament time. These guys get up and work Monday morning, so, you know, hey, it's hard to travel with some of these teams. As, you know, these guys all get up and go to work the next day. Hats off, mad respect to all these gentlemen that play in the GLHL. I love watching you play. You guys have a piece of my heart, that's for sure. Pio is able to bring it around the back of the net. Nick Fulton. Ice Dogs with it now, looking to give it to Janison. Intercepted there as it comes back the other way. It was caught out of the air by Bostwick. Pushed off, back into the zone. Sivonen kicks it away. Coming back the other way with it is Riley McKay. Turner tosses it out to the point. Shot sent in, up into the netting. 15-26 here remaining in the second period. Tossed off, Turner drops it back. Moved off. Picked up here by Jeremy Ballard. Ballard turns back along the boards. He's going to leave it off. Drops it off to Zelish. High stick here going to be called 15-05. A lot of amateur refs in the stands here, as you heard this place just light up. Everybody wants to make a call. Come on, put on those stripes. We need you. Heck, I got to the hotel this weekend. I thought Junior brought in some new reserves for the reffing pool, as it was a blind convention off at the hotel. Just kidding. Sorry, Junior. Shot there! Up over shoulder, and it's tucked away into bed by Charlie Turner. .49 here remaining in the second period. Turner able to put another one in the back of the net. Ice Dogs looking to break the goose egg. Hill chasing it down, wrong side. That was Zellish. Hill now with it. Sends it in. Off on the far side, picked up, sent back in by McKay. Tossed out, going to come out of the zone. Foot race for it. Funton trying to get back there with Elkin, Turned back on the far side, broke up. Coming back through into the Dogs' end, turned back on the far side, Hill with it. Looking to send it across in front. Broke down, Ice Dogs able to get control of it. They get it up to Elkin. Elkin has it broke up by Ross Ralou. And the Ice Dogs put it in the back of the net and break that goose egg. 13:43 remaining in the second period. It's 4-1. Ice Dogs starting to come to life. Harris going to take the draw for the Pios. He's going to face off with the fade. Green and McKay have to be pushed back. Pios draw it back to Ralou. Moved off onto the near side here, where it was picked up and sent in by Mercho. We're going to have an icing here as it was sent all the way in the length of the ice. Going to go all the way back down into the Pios end. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Patella. Patella and the Pios goalies getting the award for the best goalies of the year. Sorry, they're chasing the puck. I was drinking beer. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend. We got to get a little bit of drinking in too. Green rode off into the boards hard. That would look like it hurt him. Tossed out front. Patella able to get in front of it. Broke up there as it comes through. Turning back with it. Throws it behind his back off to the far side. Picked up there by Holonen. That was Holonen to Holonen. I don't know the history. They're probably brothers. They're probably cousins. I don't know. Small community up there in the Portage Lakes area, but they put on a hell of a good hockey program. Mad respect, that's for sure. We got a penalty coming up here, it looks like. 12-11 remaining in the second period here. And we're going to have a penalty coming up here on number 9. Excuse me. Donnie Keeling. Pios on the power play. Spencer Donnelly on the draw for the Pios. He's facing off with Elkin. Tied up back there. Puck gets kicked out to the point. Moved off onto the near side here. Hulinen moves it to Hulinen. Moved in onto the near side. Hulinen, Mark Hulinen moved it across. Turnaround shot there coming from Neto. Excuse me, that was not Neto, that was Brett Hosworth. 5'6", it's hard to tell. And I'm half blind. Sent across. Pios move it out high. Moved across the point. Hulinen with it now. Hulinen moves it across to Hulinen. Shot in there, going to go off of a defender. Tripped up out front. Dog sent it in just wide of the net. Coming back the other way with it. Left off, in the slot, wide open. Pushed off on the far side, Elkin. Tried to get to it, Hughes. Unable to get there as he avoided contact. Left off, right out front, pushed off to the far side. Mershow. Penalty over for the Ice Dogs. Tried to grab him coming through. Unable to catch it, though. It's going to turn into an icing. 10:03 here remaining in the second period. Brought around the back of the net. Pushed back around the back again. Picked up now by Bailey. Excuse me, wrong side. Lefebvre. Hughes sends it off to Green. Green dumps it off onto the far side to Lefebvre. Poked ahead. Poked away. Back into the zone here. Onto the stick of Green. Poked away. Back out. Kiso moves it across. They give it to Green coming into the zone. Green kicks it up off his feet. And it's tipped up into the netting behind the goal. Once again, great big thank you to Tavern on the Avenue, the presenting sponsor here this weekend of the 2024 GLHL tournament. I want to thank you all for joining us on this broadcast and all weekend long here, tuning in to our broadcast of the GLHL tournament. Big thank you to Leslie throwing us a nice little tip out there. She reached out to us on Venmo. That was very nice of you. Thank you so much for that. Any of you that'd like to do so, you're more than welcome to. Tips are always welcome. But definitely not necessary. We do it all for the love of the game and the love of the GLHL. This is the greatest league in the nation. Men that come together just to play the game because they love the game. It's old-time hockey, baby. It's the greatest league in the country, and I'll stand behind that wholeheartedly. Moved off onto the far side, picked up, throwing up the boards. Back down into the Ice Dogs' end here as it comes across. Shot in there off the stick of Hullinen. Shot there off the defenders, and the rebound able to be picked up and put in the back of the net past Schroeder. 5-1 Pios. 8:11 here remaining in the second period. Please feel free to share our broadcast with all your family, friends. It's available to everybody free on YouTube. Surprisingly, hopefully, I guess I haven't had much of a chance to get into check this stuff out, but hopefully everybody's been able to get a good picture, good quality picture coming through for the broadcast. If not, I do apologize. We did run into some problems throughout the weekend, but hey, we're here just enjoying ourselves and having a great time. Main thing that we do here is just bring the G to you, and get you guys involved with all these guys who are part of your community. And, just playing old-time hockey. This is the greatest league in America as far as I'm concerned. And thank you for tuning in and watching it with us here on E3. Pios putting another one in the back of the net. Brett Hosworth with the goal. He waited. Schroeder was down. He waited, pulled it aside, and tossed her in the back of the net. Hosworth had a great year here this year, playing in the G. So many great players that choose to still play full contact hockey here. And just for the love of the game, is what it really boils down to, folks. Thank you to all of you coming out here, putting on a show for all of us, for all the fans. All you gentlemen that skate with the GLHL, it's truly an honor to be out here watching you play. Here comes Hosworth in again. Centering pass right out front. And Spencer Donnelly's going to put it in the back of the net. 6:27 here remaining in the second period. It's 6-1. Pios running away with this one. Anthony Harris going to take the draw for the Pios. Changing out the goalies here for the Ice Dogs. Still a lot of hockey to be played. 26 and a half minutes to be exact. There's no doubt about it, man. This is a tough league for goalies. There's nothing but studs rolling around in this league. And these boys know how to put the puck in the net, for sure. Here comes Relu. Puck's poked away. Janison. Rode off the puck by Mirtro. Coming back the other way with it here. It's dumped down into the zone by Matt Mirtro. .557 here remaining in the second period. Out through the neutral zone, picked up, brought around the back of the net there by Fenton. Moved out high out here to Mirtro. Gonna get sent in. Cheney's gonna get a glove on top of it. Excuse me. .535 here remaining in the second period. Pios out shooting the Ice Dogs 23-14. Stopped up in the neutral zone. Pios back into the Ice Dogs end. That's Jack Fenton with it. Dumps it down into the zone. Chopped up, pushed up the side on the far side. Picked up here now by Connor Zelish. And dumped back out by the Pios. Going to be gathered up back there. Moved out by Kiso. Coming back the other way, Sivonen with it now. He dumps it off. Picked up by Elkin. Sorry, guys. One of these days I'll have enough hands to do everything. We try. We have fun. That's all that matters. Pushed off on the far side. Pushed up the boards there by Hill. Excuse me. Wrong side yet again. Zelish. Battling for it down in the corner. Lefebvre pulls it out. Brought around the back of the net, up onto the far side. Tipped up off the glass. Pios able to keep it in. Matt Hughes gets control of it now. He's going to move it across onto the near side. Tossed off the boards, looking for Lefebvre. Pios able to get control of it here. Lefebvre right out front. He's taken down, though, as he comes in on the net. We're going to have a penalty coming up on the Pios. That penalty is going to be on number 18, Jack Fenton. Green on the draw for the Ice Dogs on the power play now here. Moved out along the point. One-timer! Just high of the net. Big shot there coming in off the stick of Zach Hill. I may have had it over a little too far. I do apologize. Harris on the draw for the Pios. He faced off there with Jeremy Ballard. Back down in the zone. Dropped on the near side, far side boards, excuse me. Moved out front, put in the back of the net. Ice Dogs get a second. .3:15 remaining in the second period. Ice Dogs with a power play goal. Power play goal by Tom Green, I believe. So it's 7-2, .3:15 remaining in the second period here. Turn back up, back down into the Ice Dogs end. Sent around the boards, pushed up into the neutral zone. Chasing it back down. Pios pushing up the boards. Picked up by the Dogs here, coming back into the zone. Unable to control it as they come in. It's coming back the other way. Hullinen with it. Hullinen tried to pass it off to Hill. Moved out high. Hullinen sends it across. Sent all the way down in. Paella sends it off. Tipped out. Picked up here coming through the neutral zone by Donley. Donley's going to leave it off to Merschel. Kiso tries to send it across. It's going to go off of Harris as it comes across. Back down in their zone. Picked up now by Ballard. Ballard moves it off on the back of the net. Picked up here. Sent back through the neutral zone here as it's picked up here by Merschel. Merschel passes it off to Bostwick. Right out front here, shot coming in off the stick of Harris. Here comes Kiso with it now. Kiso moves it off. He gave it off to Zilish. Elkin, hard shot, just wide of the net. Given back to Elkin. High shot, going to be deflected up into the netting behind the goal. 1:05 remaining here in the second period. 7-2 lead for the Pios. Sivonen going to take the draw for the Pios. He's facing off down there with Tom Green. Moved out high to the point, unable to catch it. They got to chase it down all the way back. Charlie Turner's back there giving him hell. Green drops it off to Hughes. Moved off onto the far side, sent in, but Paella able to get in front of it and get that door closed. Shot came in from Lefebvre. He was looking for that 5-hole, just unable to get there. Moved up the far side. Harris tried to get a hold of it, unable to do so. Kicked all the way back down. We're going to have an icing here. 31 seconds here remaining in the second period. Face off to the left-hand side of Paella. Moved up the boards, chopped up into the neutral zone. To Hughes. Back here on the near side. Hughes shot. Rebound available out front. Picked up by the Pios as it comes through. Moved off onto the far side. That was sent over there by Riley McKay. Shot gloved up there by Cheney. 8 seconds here remaining in the period. Face off just to the right of Cheney, excuse me. It's long. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Dumped up out of the zone. We got 20 minutes of hockey yet to go. 7-2, Pios up here as we go into the second intermission here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac. It's the 2024 GLHL tournament. We want to thank you for joining us on this broadcast. We'll be back in about 15 minutes here. Big thank you to Tavern on the Avenue. If you're here in the area watching the tournament, be sure to stop into Tavern on the Avenue and thank them for supporting the GLHL tournament.
The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans. The Marquette Mutineers would like to thank our sponsors this season. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Enright Excavating, UP Lure Company, Super One Foods, Otavero Property Management, The Fire Station, All Phase Electric Supply, Rise, Excel Fire Protection, and TV6. The Mutineers would also like to thank all of our dedicated fans.
I apologize, folks, about not being back here in time for the start of the period. It appears the cup has been stolen. Junior Stebbits is out looking for it currently. Rumor has it the Fuzz is out looking with him. Brought around the back of the net here, tossed off on the far side. Oh, I can't help myself but laugh. One of these days we'll get video proof of all the years of mistreatment that has happened. I don't know where it's at. Rumor has it maybe it went back to Calumet. I don't know. Could have been the Posey paper makers that took it with them. You know, I mean, they are the defending champions. Could be Marquette. They haven't touched it in a while. I did see some of those Bombers fellows floating around here this weekend. Where, oh where, has the cup gone? Details yet to come. Down in the corner, tipped up out in front. Broke up, pushed back out into the neutral zone here. Pulling it, pushes it ahead. Kicking it out front, picked up here by Harris. Excuse me, Zummer. Zummer kind of jumped up to avoid the hit and still wound up hitting the ice. Here comes Cody Sivonen with it. Offsides called. 16:30 here remaining in the third period. 7-2, the Pios lead the Fox City Ice Dogs. Labarge with it now. Moves it up along the near side boards. He was trying to feed it to Elkin. Pushed around the back of the net. Charlie Turner pushes it out. Out to Sivonen, out in the neutral zone. Turner across on the far side, but they're going to come in off sides here. 16:07. Coming back through the neutral zone here with it. It's gloved down there by Paitola. Shot came in from Jeremy Ballard. Excuse me, shot came in from Jeremy Ballard there. Green on the draw for the Ice Dogs. Pio's able to control. They're going to bring it around the back of the net. Moved off onto the near side here. Brett Hosworth with it. Hosworth into the zone. Bringing it around, looking for a centering pass. Big hit on Osworth. He's down, and he's down hard. Pio is not happy with, I believe it's Matt Hughes that laid the hit on him. He may have been part of it. Hughes coming into the sin bin. Harris, not very big, maybe 150 pounds at best. He's a small guy. He got sandwiched up there on the boards. And they're going to toss Hughes. Not quite sure what they called on that. We'll hopefully have an answer for you here shortly. Sivonen and Laird being given the decision. Matt Hughes off in the showers. Sitting for the penalty is going to be Zoomer. Also in the box for the Pios is Riley McKay. So we're 4-on-4 here. However, Ice Dogs got a 5-minute major on that. Only 2 minutes assessed for roughing, I believe, to the Pios. Chopped back up out of the zone. Laird with it now. Through the neutral zone. Relu moves it off. Giving it off here to Markham. Markham into the slot. Glove down there by Cheney. 13-58. Hughes got a game misconduct and a 5-minute major for head contact. $13.58 here remaining in the third period. Dumped up through the neutral zone. Moved across onto the far side. Reed Patella tried to move it across there. Moved out to the top of the circle now on the near side. Dumped off the boards. It was dumped in there by Hankmeyer. Back out through the neutral zone with it here is Anthony Harris. Harris shot, tipped up, poked back in front, and Cheney's going to get on top of it. .18 here remaining in the third period. 9 seconds remain in the penalty on the Pios. Then they're going on the power play here for just about 3 minutes. I guess you should say it is 3 minutes. Moved off onto the far side. Rob Coleman. Hell of a game, bud. Move back. Ice Dogs move it ahead. Ballard kicks it back down into his zone to Kiso. Kiso able to get it up out of the zone. Here comes Holonen. Holonen moves it out onto the far side point. Over to the near side point here. Back out. Sent in hard at the net from Mark Holonen. Holonen with it now. Craig Holonen. He moved it out high to the point. Down to Sivanen. Sivanen tried to send it in off of Kiso. Off of Cheney here. Cheney able to deflect away the shot from Holonen. Holonen grabs it ahead. Moves it across to Holonen. Tom Green tried to backhand it off over into the far side. Pios bring it around the back of the net. Come out from below the goal line. Coming into the Ice Dogs' end. Another goal for the Pios. Eight to 2, 11-18 here remaining. That's a power play goal here for the Pios. But because it was a major, they're going to stay on the power play. They have 1:08 of the power play remaining. Drawn all the way back. Coming back through the neutral zone with it and into the Dogs' end was Matella. Off on the far side. Pushed back down in by Fenton. Picked up by Steve Hughes. Steve Hughes with it now. Hughes going to dump it around the back of the net to LaBarge. LaBarge. Whiffed on the pass. Going to get kicked right out front here. And Cheney able to glove down the shot that came in from Spencer Donnelly. LaBarge having some words out there with Manta. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Cheney. Harris on the draw for the Pios. Still on the power play for 26 seconds here. Kicked up out of the zone. Elkin cycles it back down. Moved across onto the near side here, where Hankmeyer moved it ahead back to Elkin. Elkin's shot Looking for the 5-hole, but Paetola able to close that door. 10 seconds remaining in the power play opportunity for the Pios. They're up 8-2, 10:20 remaining in the third period. Right up front, tip just wide of the net. Both teams back at full strength here. The great Rob Coleman there. Harris with it. Going to bring it around the back of that. Tries to wrap it around. Tried to wrap it around the other way. Did McKay. Cheney able to get the door closed. 9:32 here remaining in the third period. Anthony Harris on the draw for the Pios. Dogs able to control. Kiso with it now. Kiso going to move it off to the far side. Pushed ahead where it's picked up there by LaFave. LaFave through the center. Looking for that 5-hole. Tipped away off into the near side. Pushed around the back of the net onto the far side boards. Picked up coming through the neutral zone here with it. Pios able to continue ahead. Here comes LaFave back 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Paetola able to get in front of it. 8:52 remaining in the third period. And things starting to get chippy here. It's going to be a Pios Bears matchup here for the championship here tomorrow at noon. Coming into the sin bin here for the Pios, number 3, Austin Michelle. $8:52 remaining here in the third period. 8-2 lead for the Pios. Moved around the back of the net. Going to go the length of the ice here. Cheney back there to stop it up. Through the neutral zone, Green moves it across. He's going to give it to Ballard. Green with it now below the goal line. Moved off on the far side, given right back to Green. Onto the near side. Moved out to Ballard out on the point. Giving off here to Zischel. Out to Ballard. To Zischel. Elkin taking off his feet out front there. Cycled back. Going to have to bring it up out of the zone. Steve Hughes pushes it back. Ross reload. Push back up. Steve Hughes with it now. Hughes moves it back to Kiso. Excuse me, that was not Kiso. That was Jeremy Ballard. Through the neutral zone. Tipped off. Left for Elkin. Elkin gets a shot off. Looking for his own rebound. Paetola able to get on top of it here. 33 seconds remains in the power play opportunity for the Ice Dogs. Shot there, blocked down from the glove side of Paetola. Coming back out of the zone. Sivonen ties him up, able to steal the puck away. Coming back the other way with it. Here come the Ice Dogs back into the zone. Both teams back at full strength here. Back through the neutral zone here. Lost the puck as he went to take the shot, did Hullinen. Jennison. Kicked out front. Nick Jennison was looking for Reed Patella. Back down into the zone, moved across. Stole away from by the Pios here. Coming back in, 3-on-1. Right out front. And they're able to put it in the back of the net. Zach Hill with the goal for the Pios. It's 9-2, 6:01 remaining in the third period. Excuse me. Dumped back in wide of the net. Excuse me. Coming back 2-on-1. Here come the Pios. 3-on-1. Swept away. Cheney able to close that door. Hustling after it now here is Lefebvre. Lefebvre looking for a centering pass. Moved off. Green with it now. Green tries to center it across. Throw it out onto the far side. Pios going to come away with it. They're going to dump it back into their zone, set something up. Hullinen brings it around the back of the net. Through the neutral zone here. Hullinen stops up top of the circle. Moves back out. Going to move it back down, pass it down to the hash mark. He gave it off to Harris. Harris moved it out to the point. And it got dumped back in by Matt Hughes. Sorry, wrong number. No, it wasn't. That's not Hughes, however, though. Crossed off. We got a bit of a melee going on back there. 4:33 here remaining in the third period. Excuse me. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long week. I'm not even going to lie. On his way into the sin bin here is Steve Hughes. Tony Harris is going to take the draw for the Pios. He's going to face off with LaFay. Back underway here. LaFay leaves it off. Moved out to Kiso. Back over there to Zelish. To Kiso. Moved out to LaFave. Down low. Picked out. Looking to get it out into the center here, but it's going to get chopped away, go the length of the ice. Just under 4 minutes remaining here. Out to the point. Moved down into the corner. Sent around the back of the net. Out high to the point. Zilish moves it off. Gave it to Kiso. Back out to Zilish. To Kiso. Excuse me, that's LaFave. LaFave puts it in the back of the net. It's 9-3. That power play goal by the Dogs brings it to 9-3. Across onto the near side here. Broke up there by the Ice Dogs. Oh. Dogs back to full strength here. 2:20 remaining. Back wide, off onto the far side, chopped ahead, stopped up, moved off to Elkin. Elkin drops it back. Steve Hughes with it. Steve Hughes leaves it off there, and it was shot in by Zilish. Back down into the dog's end. Minute 40 remaining here. Move to Steve Hughes. Hughes pushes it up the boards. Back over to Alec Elkin. Back to Hughes. Off on the far side. Picked up, moved into the zone here. Down low. Moved out high to the point. Down to Kiso, excuse me. Moved out high, back down on top of the circle. He's going to let it go. Goes off a couple defenders. 1 minute remaining here. Cycled it down to Kiso. Kiso moves it across out to this defensive partner. Moved down low below the goal line. Shot there, just wide of the net. Kiso going to gather it up. He moves it off to Elkin. Elkin with a shot, deflected off onto the far side by Padilla. Drop down low, right out front. Kiso sends it in. Swept away by the Pios defense. 15 seconds remaining here. Kiso moves it off. They're just going to kill it here as we got just 10 seconds remaining. Pios going to come away with a 9-3 victory here, moving on to the championship game tomorrow against the hosting Fond du Lac Bears. That game kicks off at noon tomorrow. You can catch it right here on E3 on YouTube. But we really, truly hope that you'll join us here live in person at the Blue Line Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Congratulations to the Portage Lake Pioneers, your regular season champions. They're going to go for the tournament championship here tomorrow afternoon. Big thank you to all of you joining us on this broadcast of the GLHL tournament. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to Tavern on the Avenue, a great presenting sponsor here all weekend long of the 2024 GLHL tournament, along with all these great teams that belong to the Great Lakes Hockey League, all supporting us to bring you this broadcast here all weekend long. My name's Michael Hallnigel, signing off for Saturday, day 2 here at the GLHL tournament. Big thank you to all of you tuning into our broadcast. We love you all. Have a good night.